everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. So as you can see, I have my paper pumpkin here. This is for the February paper pumpkin project. So I'm gonna show you a couple of things about it, and then I'll unbox it, and then I'll do a couple of alternate projects for you. So I haven't done a paper pumpkin video the last couple of months just because I'm so busy and there's so many celebration. When you have celebration and a new catalog, both, I can find so many projects I could fill every day with those. But I wanted to this month for a couple of reasons. So for March, this will be the kit, and it's going to match the On the Horizons. And I know so many of you took the On the Horizons class from me that you have the stamps and the dies, and this will coordinate with that. So it'll be an extra little added stamp set that you can add to it. I think that next month, and I'll put it in my email, I'm pretty sure that next month there is also a extra stamp set. I don't know why I think that. I'm not going to read it, but I think it does have another one. Oh, once you start crafting with your kit, take your creativity beyond the horizon with this month's exclusive extra stamp set. So there is an extra stamp set. I thought there was. Sometimes though, I'm like, was that a different month? All the months run together. So to get March, you have to subscribe by March 10th. And I have a feeling that this one could possibly sell out because it's beautiful and because I know that the On the Horizons products are so popular. But you want to do it before the end of February. And here's why. If you get a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription, then you can add celebration products to your subscription service. If you just want to go month to month, that's fine. If you've never had paper pumpkin before and you want to try it, you still want to do it before the end of February, because for as long as paper pumpkin has been around, I don't think that, maybe back in the day there was a price increase, but I know there hasn't been for years. And because of the cost of everything going up, they are raising it just a little bit. And that price increase goes into effect on March 1st. So do it on February 28th or before, and you get all the free stuff and a lower price. Do it on March 1st, and it's still a great deal because you're going to see, if you haven't seen it before, everything is in here. So I haven't unboxed it. Super cute little stamp set. It has little leaves. Fantastic. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Let's celebrate. And then it has a "You Are So." That must go with the fantastic and amazing, and a "You Did It." And then a little banner that says "Yay." So that's in here. And then it has a raspberry stamp pad. And then let's see what's in here. Oh, I couldn't even remember what one it was. It's the Safari Celebration. So let's open this up. And then I will see what I can come up with that is an alternate for you. I can already tell that it has, if you like the sea glass, which I don't have mine here because I have camp tomorrow, and I've already started putting projects together for that. And they're using the sea glass. So those are in that bucket. But these are just like the white ones. I love them because it looks like ice to me. Then you always get dimensionals. Oh, the envelopes are cute. I love when we have some cute envelopes. So we've got the super fun little envelopes. They look like, you know what they look like? They look like Animal Kingdom. And my husband and I stayed at the Animal Kingdom Lodge last September, and we're getting ready to go on a family trip, and we're going to stay there again. I love the Animal Kingdom Lodge. If you ever go to Disney, that's the park, that's where you want to stay. We like the campground too, the cabins at the campground, but the Animal Kingdom Lodge is next level. The campground, you can fix your own breakfast and they deliver groceries to your cabin. So that's super cool. So it has these, oh, these are so cute. So it's got a hula hoop little monkey. It's got this fun giraffe that says "Yay" and holding the cupcake. Now you can always see where the stamps match. It has a roller skating elephant. Then the banners that you can stamp words on it. And look how much fun these vellum shapes are. Vellum cardstocks in 3 different shapes. So let me take just a second and I will come up with an alternate. You can watch everybody put them together. If you haven't gotten it before, you can see they give you a fun step-by-step on how to put these together. So you don't need to see me do that. So let me come up with something else and I will be right back. Okay, let's do our first one here. So I decided on one because I know a lot of you are going to think that you don't want to have the animals on it. And I get it, because a lot of times we need more adult, I guess, kind of cards. I know my daughter and her friends and that age group's going to fall in love with these characters because they're super cute. But on the off chance that you don't want to use them, my first one I'm just going to use without it. And then I'm going to put 2 of them, or I'm going to try on the second one. So I just pulled a couple of things out. All I've done is shove this stuff over. So I am going to use the cheetah print, I think it's cheetah print folder from the annual catalog. And I love that the paper is like this. So if you have a lot of white cardstock, go ahead and just cut this in half. In fact, let's do that. And then it gives you 2 of these. And if you've already got a bunch of white paper, then you don't need a ton of, you don't have to have the back and front be super cute. It's nice. And if you're in a hurry, of course, it's always great to have that. So now we can put this through. So let's put this through. And the cheetah print is a regular embossing folder, so I don't need the gray plate. So I'm going to put this in here. And then I'll do this one first because I'm going to do all this stuff through. So it all has that fun little cheetah print. So it is just a regular folder. So it just goes 2 clear plates. This, and it's just going to add some extra texture to it. Look how much fun that is, because this has that cheetah print background. Now I'm going to take all of these pieces. So I pulled out this tag to stamp on. You know, when you're going alternate, nothing has to match. So I pulled this one out, and then I went with the colors that were on the tag. Originally I had one of the other colors. Nope. Yeah, that works. No, let's replace this one. Just kidding. You know, when you're working on the fly here, I'm going to go with this one, the saffron color. I think it's Bumblebee. I haven't looked at what the colors are because, you know, I just got this. So let's do Bumblebee, and I have picked those so they'll kind of match this. We could do a green one too if we want. We'll see if we need more once we have this on here. But I just want all these to have a little bit of texture. Now, this one has some stitching on it. I don't know that the other 2 do, but I did see that there's stitching on that piece of vellum. I'm just going to send this through. And you could do, if you don't have the cheetah and you just want to give it some print, then just put it with like the Tasteful Textiles. That's my go-to. If you don't have that folder, then you have to have that folder because everything just looks like linen paper when you put it through. Or if you have the old Settle one that looked like linen paper, that would work too. But look how much fun that is. That just kind of takes that up a notch. And then it just kind of gives our leaves an extra little oomph. So let's just take our white cardstock, and now you can make 2 because I have cut that in half. So I've got this. And then I have this. I'm not going to open my little spot. So since I wasn't going to open it, I went with some other colors. I have Soft Succulent, and that's going to pull in this that's here. And then the little leaf. I think I'm going to stamp off. So let me grab some scrap paper. I'm going to do it. Let's do it here. That way you have a little bit of stamping that kind of matches this. One more. And then I'm going to do a dark one. So now it has kind of some fill in. And then I pulled out the ones that say "You are so fantastic." So let's make sure those are going to fit. Yeah, they fit. Sometimes you don't know when you do an alternate. You're like, yeah, I pulled this out. Is it going to work? So there's the "You are so." And this is in Fresh Freesia. So I used 2 of the new in colors, and they are colors that are in the kit. Super cute. Now let's mount all this together. So when you're gonna stick vellum to a card, then the tip is to put your adhesive underneath. So let's decide where we want these to go. Kind of like that. And then if we put this here, I also pulled out some ribbon do one of them maybe underneath. Maybe I'll do this one partly underneath. But that way, if you kind of know where it's going to go, you can put your adhesive, like I can put it here and then put my other ones here, and you're not going to see the adhesive. You just need a little bit to hold it to the card. So let's start with that. I'm just going to use my regular seal. You can use the glue dots that come in if you're a fan of those. I'm not. Let's put this here. And then this will go on the back. And I'm going with it because it's the biggest and it's the darkest of the ones that I'm using. And now I can put some adhesive here. Whoops. You have to put a little bit more than you think when you're using one of these really embossed folders. There, we got it. And let's put this here so you can still see through the back. And now we can build this up on the top. Just a little bit there, and then lay this in it because this is pretty dainty. If I wasn't doing alternates and I had taken more time, I would have gotten my fine tip glue out. Stick that on, and then I pulled out my shimmer ribbon that is in the saffron, not saffron, the succulent, soft succulent. So we're taking this card and making it a whole lot more upscale than it was. So you can see now I put my leaves over on the end because I want to kind of make this a little thing like this. So I'm just going to stick, first we'll stick the sticky on the front. Kind of line that up so it goes right along the edge. And then add some to the back. Now you see where I'm going with this. This is here, so gently lift this up. And if you add some more adhesive there, so you can kind of see through it, but not so much because I used the folder, so that's kind of nice. Let's get these dimensionals. Let's stick these on. Make sure you go to my website because I'm going to share, if you haven't seen it yet, share the video of them making the paper for next month's kit. It's super cool. I may have already said that. I can't remember at the beginning. But, you know, you can say things twice, right? So here's the little, I call them ice chips. I just think they look like ice chips. But they also look like the back of the cheetah print, which is kind of fun. If you have the other ones, then there is a green color that you could also mix in here. I'm going to use 5 of them. Okay, so we have this. And then I am a huge fan of some splatter because that way I'm going to be able to pull some of these other colors in. So let's get, I don't think there's a raspberry, but there is a blackberry blend. Pull my scrap paper back over here. And then you want to take a bone folder. This is the one I used to put ink on my ink pads, but that doesn't matter. So there's a little bit of the blackberry. So then let's get also a little bit of the green. Here is the dark soft succulent. And that kind of adds to that jungle feel. How much fun that is. So there's your more upscale. Now let me move this stuff out of the way and we'll see if we can put 2 animals on one card. Okay, let's do our second one here. So for this one, I'm going to do it because I always say that when you are shopping for stamps, most of what you buy will be what you love. And then there will be a whole bunch that you get because of who you need to give it to. So I have nephews in my life that are young in grade school, so they would love these. These are I mean, who isn't going to love a sneaker wearing hula hoop little monkey? Now, it might not be one that you want to give to your grandma, but there's definitely times in our life when we need different things. And I love Paper Pumpkin for that, because then I don't have to buy a whole stamp set based on the fact that I occasionally need little boy cards. So I'm going to use 2 of them on here because I've already used this with none. So now I have an extra animal. So let's stick these on here first. I'm going to stick just a little bit of adhesive. I really wanted to use the giraffe, but then I realized she's a girl, and these would be for my nephew. So if I could get all 3 of them on, I would, but the giraffe doesn't go this direction, so I needed to do this. So we have the 2 of them. Then let's take this vellum piece here. So it's gonna just have them, now instead of being the focal point of our card, they're gonna just kind of be back there. And then I pulled out this little tag and my rich raspberry pad, which is the color that comes in. So you'll have this. That way I'm gonna make the happy birthday be a little bit more focal on this one than the animals. Let's get the happy birthday. I love when our Paper Pumpkin stamps have all these great words in them. So I'm gonna put this on here. And again, I'm going to, just letting that dry a second, I'm gonna put this straight across here. So let's put our adhesive on. Because now again, I'm gonna know where I can put my adhesive on this and not have it show through, which is right here on this line. I love these adhesive, the vellum shapes. So now let's stick this on here. So see, we still get the animals, but they're not like shouting at us. So I got both of them on there, and it's not overkill because the vellum kind of softens that. And then let's take these. You could add a little one of the ferns if you want to. I don't think this one needs it. And remember, I have 2 backgrounds, so I can do 2 of these. Because, you know, the little boys are fine just with the animals. I could have put this through the cheetah print like I just did. But again, if you're giving a card to a 6-year-old boy, they're not going to really be too picky about how much is on it. And this literally comes together in just fractions of minutes. It doesn't even take 5 minutes to put that together. So here's your 2 alternates. If you are interested in subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, and when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin in your like 3, 6, 12 month, then you also qualify for my free gifts with purchase that I do every month. And this month you also get to save before the price goes up and celebration things. So head to my website, or if you're in my email, then you're going to get an email that goes along with this video to let you know all of it. So till next month, and I can't wait to get that On the Horizons Paper Pumpkin. That one, I mean, this one is cute. That one's going to be my jam. So I'll see you back here later. Bye.